marketing inspiration. How is your day going? So glad you're here. So check this out, Digital Studio Magazine. They are often talking about studios and equipment and systems and cool stuff. And on the cover this month, they've got a bunch of marketers on there, and I'm super honored to be a part of that. And I wanted to share this brilliance with you because there's so much great stuff in here. So my colleagues on the cover, Sanjay Kiri Manjeshwar at Amagi, he's talking about how to stand out, which is very, very cool. I'm just going to quick recap what each person says just for a sec, and then give you some tactics you can use for your trade show right now. Anyway, so they're talking about how to stand out, which is obviously a thing to do when there's so much going on in the market. And Shilpa Sharma from Experience Commerce and formerly from Prime Focus gets into the unwavering focus of value that they use around all their marketing. And I'm all about value and providing value to people. To me, I think that's the best way you can give value, and that helps people to know, like, and trust you, and then business happens from there. So all about it. Now, Bart Demore at ST Engineering iDirect gets into customer feedback and the way that they're using customer feedback in their marketing, which is very, very fabulous because, hey, where are we without what our customers and clients want? And from ARC Info Solutions, Amit Daftari and Pranav Malasi, they talk about synergy and creativity in marketing, which is very cool. And so definitely check that out. And I'll throw the link in here so you can kind of see, you can page through and get into all the details and brilliance that everybody has there. So check it out. All right. Love that so much. And now I just want to share with you some tactics that you can put into play right away today. So, trade show, whether you're in Amsterdam or have some other event coming up, number one, think about who you want to be there. So, even if your show's in a couple days, right? Get my Dream 100 plan. You can grab this template that's inspired by Chat and Amanda Holmes, and you can grab it. Just text me the word dream at 1-530-203-5703. Grab the template. It's free. Just use it. And the thought is, if you go to the show and you only see 100 people, so hence Dream 100, but I'm going to say you could make it 20, you can make it 5 people, whatever the number is, especially if you're super tight and close to the show, you can pick a smaller number. So I'm just going to go with 10 for now. So if you just saw these 10 people, you'd be like, my work here's done. That was an amazing show. Everything. Wow, that was great. Of course, you see more people, but if you saw those 10 folks, you'd be thrilled, right? So think about what you could do between now and show start with those people. Make a list. And maybe the first thing is you can shoot them a quick message, a text message, an SMS. Hey, are you here at the show? And then now you're starting a conversation because, as you know, I'm all about marketing should start a sales conversation, right? So that's going to start the sales conversation. And then you can take next steps and meet with them. So that could be the first thing that you're going to do with your Dream 100 folks. The second might be shoot them a message on LinkedIn. The third thing you might do, you could record a video of just 10 seconds. Hey, I'm here at IBC. You could be out in front of the logo, in front of the, I don't know, hall 1 or something, or you could be right at your stand, anything, and then throw that on LinkedIn, or even use that in a message on LinkedIn to individual people. So that video is great because it helps people know, like, and trust you, right? So you can, think, oh, I remember them. They're awesome. Yeah. So do that. Grab that template and do that. And then for following up on the show, let me just pass on 3 tactics that you can use right away for that as well. So first thing, of course, for show follow-up is have a plan. And you probably do. But if you don't, you can still make one because it doesn't need to be a complicated plan. It just needs to be a plan. And so one of the things to do is take a quick photo of you in your booth at the show, or you and the team. So if you got a team, you and the team. And do it right away on day 1, because you think, oh, I'm going to do it on the last day or whatever, and it gets away. I know that's gotten away from me before. I'm like, darn it, didn't get a good photo. So just take a photo right away. Even take one during setup, because people surprisingly love a behind the scenes shot. I know it sounds silly because, you've been there. I've been there where you're like in your t-shirt and your jeans and your Makita and setting up the booth and everything. And you think, really, this is interesting to see a bunch of crates or boxes or whatever. But people love a behind the scenes shot. So you take a shot there as well. So then have an email ready to go either during the show, during school, or on the last day, or just soon thereafter, that maybe is like, hey, Joe, great to see you. Photo, because that way they remember like a good, oh yeah, that was great. Love talking with them. And then here's a couple helpful links. We'll be in touch as promised. And your signature, like just really basic, short, sweet, kind of a reminder, mind share kind of thing. So maybe that's the first email or touch that you're going to do. And secondly, of course, you're going to segment your list. And so you could segment in a couple ways. So you might segment by product, and maybe pick the top 2 or 3 products, services, things that you sell that are of most interest. And if you're a company, if you have like 100 products or something, that's okay. Pick the top 2 or 3 categories, and then everybody else can be in the other category. And that'll allow you to deliver content based on what they're interested in, which is always so good. And then, of course, you're going to segment by how hot they are, how soon their project's happening. Do they have a budget, right? And so you're going to have those 2 segments that you can use if you want to. You might have other ways that you segment too, but those are 2 ways that work really, really well. And then now, once you've segmented, once you're sending out that second email, for example, you could send it to the folks who are interested in product or service A, product or service B, and then everybody else. And don't worry, each email can have links to all of your products, but you're going to maybe lead with what's most interesting to them, which is great because then you're giving them what they want, which is super good. And then, of course, every single email, message, whatever you have should have a really easy way for them to take a next step to say yes. Like, would you like a demo? Would you like to download a trial? You can get a trial here. Should we jump on a quick call? Whatever the thing is, make it so easy for them to take that next step with you, right? And so skipping back to the hot leads, maybe you're going to decide you're going to send a text to the hot leads as well, right? So you just have a plan, right? And then we talked about video a second ago, but throw a video together too, because having the video maybe on LinkedIn of you at the booth or something like that, or something you can even include a link to a video in an email is wonderful, because video is a great way to just build that know, like, and trust, and have people seeing you, and you can give them a ton of value that way. So that's what I wanted to say, and use that stuff. You're gonna love it, and jump over to this magazine and grab all the gold out of it and use it for yourself, and have a beautiful day. All right. Bye.